Hello again. 3 weeks into lockdown, 1 week to go, but as my doctor says, my friend, he says it'll probably be another 2 weeks after that, so we shall see. We can still buy wine and beer at the supermarkets. Anyway, we're going now to 1993 or 94. I was harbour master of Lake Taupo, and I was also in charge of all the policing and the water recreational regulations. And I used to do my prosecutions in court for speeding or being, not obeying the rules. And I was well known for being quite strict. And I got, it was a Saturday, and I had a very, very nice jet boat. It was called Dugout, D-O-U-G, then out, Dugout. And it was my pride and joy. It was a 15-foot. It was a 3-stage Hamilton jet unit. It was powered by a 350 Chevrolet engine, 320 horsepower, and it could go over 50 miles an hour. And it was great fun. I mean, this boat could go up rivers, water only 3 or 4 inches deep. And even just, I'm joking, the wet gravel, but it's amazing how this boat can go. And I just take it up way skinny little rivers away up in New Zealand and North Island. And we used to go hunting and fishing and camping and stuff. It was a great little boat. And so many good times we had it. Anyway, this particular Saturday, I'd gone with a friend, and we had set off to Lake Aratiatia, which is on the lake, which is a lake in the Waikato River system. There's about 7 or 8 lakes. They're hydro lakes, and so anyway, went down this lake, and it was in the height of the duck shooting season. And in New Zealand, the duck shooting, Kiwis take the duck shooting very seriously, and in lots and lots of ponds or lakes or even wide rivers, there is mai-mais. Now, mai-mai is a sort of a hide. It's made of sort of stands, sometimes piles driven into the water, but it's always got lots of shrubbery and leaves and stuff, and it looks ducks don't really think it looks any danger, especially if the hunters are all clad in camouflage and stuff like that. So on the way back from the trip down Aratiatia, I decided to have fun, like you do or I do. And we saw this mai-mai up ahead, and so let's go around this mai-mai. So whoa, roared down this mai-mai, just about swamped it out. The jet unit pumping out water and stuff, and round we went. And then just as we were leaving, this guy came out, and he was shaking his gun at us, and he was shouting so loud that I could even hear him swearing at us, above the noise of the engine. He was furious. He was livid. So, well, we just gave him a wave and carried on. Anyway, on Monday, I was at the office, and I get a call from a guy complaining. He says, I want to make an official complaint. I says, yeah, okay, tell us about it. And I said, it was last Saturday. I was down in my mind. It turned out this guy just lived for duck shooting. I mean, every day in the season, he was out duck shooting. I mean, he just lived and breathed, and it was duck shooting. And this was his own, well, he had lots of mai-mais, so this was his favorite one, apparently. And he says he gave us the time, and it actually was the same time that I would have passed there. And so I listened to him, I listened to his complaint. I says to him, is that so? Look, I'll get to the bottom of this. Can you give me a description of the boat? And he, of course, he described my little dugout perfectly. And he said, I was going to shoot them. I was going to shoot these people. Oh, dear me, I thought, just as well you didn't do that. So I said, look, leave it to me. I'll get to the bottom of this. So I put the phone down, and I had a fantastic laugh. I thought this was really hilarious. But I'm not the only one to be really laugh about this, because I've told this to all my friends, and that was all these years ago, 20 odd years ago. And we still get together and we still laugh about it over a few drinks. And it's one of the best stories there is, actually. And this guy rang me up once or twice after that. He said, "Have you found out who this boat is?" I says, "Look, no, I haven't, but I'm still working out. I'll still get to the bottom of it. Don't you worry." So there we are. There's a little humorous tale. Okay.